Shape.
And then I have to share it. And then we'll share it to the
Oh, Robbie, you're in the picture.
You know I grabbed it. My bad.
It's working. It's working. Okay, that's enough. Right, it's working.
Did he hear himself?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're gonna have to go back downstairs. I'm afraid. Yeah, we're not welcome upstairs. It's not to sleep. Oh, there's a moth on this thing. See?
A what?
A moth.
Where? Okay, hold on.
I think we're gonna go downstairs.
Grandma keeps trying to get all the bugs. I got it.
That's why I came up
The
here.
one
The
was
window
right
was
there.
open before.
Wait, I didn't open it.
Should I put it? Should I shut it? I don't believe opening windows if there are.
No, not when it's this hot.
Just made it hotter. Oh no, it's not English. Did you click on Russian?
Popsicles too. I made the apple juice ones.
Which things are they?
Well, I haven't used the new ones yet. So
We're listening
about
to the
time.
Wheels on the Bus in Russian. So it's very quick.
what's that noise?
Video. The babies on the bus.
Oh.
I found that penny cream right there. Did you blend in with the cream?
He was a little bit lighter, not as bright.
Mm.
He had a hard shell. I killed what was dead, but I smushed it anyway and threw it away. What do you think it was? I've never seen one like it.
It's really low.
Okay. Is he still tired?
Probably. Oh, no, let's go downstairs. We're gonna watch downstairs. You didn't have one.
How long?
40 minutes. As soon as I went upstairs, he woke up.
Aw. Give grandma a hug. Give me a kiss. Love you.
We can move in here. Have her
Um,
tools.
Good morning, everybody. It's afternoon here in Israel. I'm so glad to have you joining me today for Ballet4Fitness. You are going to need a set of light weights, no more than 3 pounds, medium weights, no more than 8 pounds. You can use the light weights throughout the whole workout, not going to those medium weights at all, or you can go with no weights at all. That's fine as well. You may use a resistance band, a smaller one like this, or your larger one. You can tie it up and then untie it as needed. Definitely need a chair as your bar, okay, and a yoga mat or towel as well. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I've got a few new things for you today. So I think that'll be a little bit of fun, and we'll see if we have time to get to the floor. I keep running out of time for that. So one of these days it's just going to be a lot of floor work for us. Let's start out hip width apart, tailbone to the floor, belly button to spine, and it's like zipping up a coat. So you're thinking of elongating the spine from the crown of the head to the tailbone, and then rolling those shoulders back. Right away, you should feel that core engaged, and keep it engaged throughout the entire class. So you should feel your abdominals firing up, the glutes, the quads, and the hamstrings. We're going to start out with just rocking front and back, just getting a little warm up here, an active warm up to get us started. Then from there, remember that chair is always there if you need it, modifying it. I'm gonna, so if you need the chair for balance or to help you with balance, have it right next to you. Otherwise, start out with me taking a walk in place, pushing the floor away with the balls of the feet. And we have about 8 of those, so we have about 4 more right here. 2 more. Last one, let's get that ankle. You can prop the toe on the floor or lift up and circle around slowly. And then the other way. And then let's switch sides. So pushing the floor away with that foot flat on the floor on the supporting leg, other way. And engaging that glute a little bit more in the inner thigh to help you with stability and balance. And step down. Now, pointing and flexing, either touching the floor with the toe and the heel or lifting and flex. Think of coming up and over the foot as you point and really pushing into that heel as you flex. So you're getting your shin and working through, last one here, working through the Achilles, and let's switch sides and point and flex, good. And keeping that belly button to the spine, keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Last one here. Good. Now this is like a one-legged jump. You're going to just push off the floor with the balls of the feet and lift those knees, working on those hips as well. Now let's get those shoulders into it a little bit as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Coming out to a wide parallel second position. We're going to go into that side lunge, tailbone to the back of the room, and then belly button to spine, chest lifted, head in line with the spine, getting that inner thigh, but you're going to go to the side and tap in. This is your modifier. Otherwise, what you're going to do, keep going, is bringing that leg up into what is a parallel passe. Doesn't have to be to the knee, can be to the ankle, wherever it works for you. I'm bringing that arm up, and I'm going to go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we have the other side, and I'm going to do that same thing. So this time, as I'm coming over, actually this side, sorry about that, I'm going to tap in as my modifier. Hands on the thigh. Okay, otherwise, bringing it down and coming up to passe or at the ankle coupe. We'll have 4 more. Belly button to spine. 1 line on that spine. Protect the lower back by bringing that belly button into the spine. 2 more. And last one. Good. Staying here. Opening and closing like a gate or a door. Knee comes up, open and close. Arms wherever you want them. You can see I'm in a square. I'm not moving my torso. It's just hips and leg. Last time. There, now the other side. Open and close. 1 more. Good. Now from here, let's get the arms and open up in the chest. So we're going to do that chest opener we've done before. Opening up, squeezing those shoulder blades together, stepping back, and a small lunge, okay? And here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Good. Stay in that parallel second position. Shoulders come back. Now bring them to the front. Now let's circle those shoulders back for 8. 4 more. And then we're going to reverse it. 7 and 8. Good job. Okay, now let's start in our first position. So if you're having trouble, not sure where that is, just kind of lean back into the heels, open, keeping the knees soft, straighten it up, heels together as close as you can get them. They don't have to touch. And you're stacked up from the ankles, knees over ankles, hips over knees, ribs over hips, shoulders over ribs, shoulders down, neck nice and long. That's your first position. On all of our pliés, it's not a sumo, so we're not sticking that booty back. Tuck the tailbone down, elongate through that core area, and up all the way to the top crown of the head. Plie bend, flatten your thighs, knees over big toe, second toe. From here, halfway up, halfway down. Part of our warm-up, still plie in first. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it here, rise up into relevate. Weight over the big toe, second toe. Heels do not have to come up high, where you can keep that balance. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Coming back to parallel stepping, shoulder width apart. Again, rocking back into those heels, opening those knees, getting those knees a little bit bouncy, a little give in them, and opening up into that second position. Again, stacking just the way we did before. Knees are tracking over big toe, second toe, so don't let those knees come in. Think about those joints, don't hurt them. It doesn't have to be as deep as mine. We're going to bring the arms from second to first on those pliés. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rising up and arms up. 2 in front of the ears. 4 more. 5, 6, 7. Last one. And 8. Good job. Now come over to the chair. We'll start in parallel. Actually, it's there if you need it. And those roll-ups. In parallel first, we're just going to go up and plie or bend, heels up, straighten and down. 2, heels up, straighten and down. 3, 4 more after this one. 4, 5, 6, 7, last one coming up, and 8. Now that turned out position again. Knees tracking over big toe, second toe. Arms are going to come out, so you're going to feel those arms right away. Plie, hands here if you want. Heels up, straighten and down. 2. We're only going to do 4. 3 and 4. Now reverse it. Up, plie, flat feet, straighten. Up, plie, flat feet, straighten. 2 more, plie, flat feet. And last one, together. Starting from plie, heels up, straighten and hold, plie. Heels down. Where's that weight? On the foot as you come up. Over big toe, second toe. And down. Squeeze. Up. And down one more time. Here. Plie. Heels up. Straighten and hold. Plie. Heels down. Straighten. Coming to our second position. Rock back. Open up. Same thing. 4 going up. Then reverse it. Then put it together. Again, arm can come down to a low V on this one. Plie, heels up, straighten and flat. 2 and 3. Where are your knees? Are they tracking over big toe, second toe? Is the tailbone to the floor? This is the last one. Reverse and up, plie, flat feet, straighten. Up, plie, flat feet. And 3. 1 more. 4. Now let's put it together. Plie, heels up, straighten and hold, plie, heels down, straighten. Are you keeping those knees tracking over the big toe, second toe, tailbone to the floor, straighten. 2 more, heels up, straighten and hold, straighten, last one, heels up, and bring it to center. Okay, now we're gonna push off that floor. I'm gonna come up here. Second position, same thing. Little springs in the knees. So we're pushing off of the ball of the foot, from ball of the foot, think of it going actually the whole foot. Heel, ball, toe. Come down, toe, ball, heel. Okay? You're not leaning, it's just straight, pushing up. Arms are gonna come out, shoulders down, and 8, and alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, where are you feeling it? 5, 6, 7, and switch inner thighs, glutes, 2. 4 more here, 4, 3, 2, alternating here, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's a small movement, and 8, shake it out. Okay, now we're going to go ahead right away and start adding to our plies. So we're gonna add the light weights, we're gonna add those bands. So make sure that they're nearby. First one we're gonna do actually is in first position. We're gonna have 2 different exercises for this one. The first one is gonna be at center. So the chair is nearby. If you need it, close to the chair, because we're gonna come up on those heels. And we've got those plies, right? Heels are gonna stay together, tailbone to the floor, okay? And as we do this one, okay, we're gonna go palms down, up and down with that plie. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. So you're working those arms without any weights. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay down low and pulse. 2, 3. Palms up and down. 5, 6, 7. Again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job there. Coming to the bar area, or their chair bar. Option, your bands. Coming up and over onto the thighs. That's important. Okay. Staying turned out, coming up. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead, if you would like to, I'm gonna do this without the weight right now. You have an option of coming in and giving those biceps. So as we plie down, bicep curl. Okay, so we'll have to do both sides here. Ready? And 8 them right here and plie 1. Now you might not get as wide on that plie. Heels have to stay together as you come up on, come down on that releve. Keep them together. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And you can switch sides. I'm going to just let go here and bring one hand down. And 1, 2. I'm pretending I have a really heavy weight in this hand. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here, shoulders down, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. Is your tailbone to the floor, belly button to spine. Should be heels together. 6, 7, and 8, and come up. And off with the bands for right now. Now this next one, no weights. It's one of my favorites, but you have to think about it because I eventually want to add the bands to it. So, chair where you need it. It's coming back up to that first position. Plie, nice and tall. Step down to your second, flat feet, and then push off that outside leg, push out, and come together, heels together in first position, okay? So, just concentrate on the lower body for this one. My arm's gonna come out and stay here. You can bring it here, palm down, whatever works for you. Plie, releve, flat feet, together. 2, out second, together. And 3. Remember, your heels are coming down to the floor in second, they're staying up in first. And after this, we have 4 more on this side. And 4, and out, together. 3. Now, it's also important you're not lunging. Stop. Is your plie even, or are you lunging to the side? Make sure you're not lunging. It's great if you have a mirror. 2 more. Last one. Good. So it's like an up and down and up and down. And if you've had class with me before, it's like a merry-go-round, up, down, up, down. Same thing, other side for 8. Arm comes out, core is engaged, heels together, plie 1, out to second, flat feet, and up, 2. Second and first, 3 flat feet. Make sure it's a plie, not a lunge. We have 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one here. And 1. And up and release it. Okay, now we're coming to center again. This time, gonna get those weights. So we're going second, first again. Actually, first and second. This time, feet stay flat on the floor. In the plie the entire time. Coming from first to second. This is the same exact, more or less the same exact exercise as at the bottom, with the exception that when you have flat feet, we're going to do upright rows the entire time. So as we do that, and I'm going lighter weight still, because you have to concentrate on all the muscle groups you're working. So belly bend to spine, really important, shoulders back. Elbows lead, and don't swing the weights, control the weights as we do this. 8 to the right, 8 to the left, alternate 8, here we go. 1, 2, good. 3, there should be no strain in the neck or in the shoulders as you do this with those upright rows. 4 more on the right, 4, 3, 2, last one, switching sides, and 1, 2, good job. Should be a nice second position. Only go as low as is comfortable for you. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, last one, alternating 8 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Okay, now second position. Actually, I was gonna go, no, rewind, I changed my mind. We're gonna go to first, then back to our second position. So I'm gonna pick up my medium weights, but if you want to, stay with your light weights. We're gonna work on biceps with this plie. So you're working biceps, upper body, lower body. You've done this with me. Bicep curl on the plie. Hammer curl on the releve. Don't swing the weights, elbows into the sides of your body. Here we go, plie 1, releve, hammer. And 2, we're gonna take our time, especially if you've got a little bit heavier on the weights. Take your time, we're not going as quickly. And after this one, we'll have 4 more. Make sure that core is engaged, really important. And up we go. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Nice. And go ahead and set the medium weights down. This next part, I really do want you to use the lighter weights. So we're going to that second position. Nice and wide. We're going to lift one heel up and plie down. Remember, up to the shoulder, or up to the forehead, working that shoulder. 8 on the right, switch to the left, then alternate for 8. Ready? Here we go. Plie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to alternate, starting now, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we have an option of coming heel lifts and down. I'm just going to stay with my lighter weights for right now with a press. Make sure it's not back. Keep it here, flat back. Here we go. 1, 2, heels up. 3, 4, 5. You can always go no weight. 6, 7, 8. Now hold it here. Bring those arms down. And if you're getting tired, stand up and then come back into it. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold. Breathe. Make sure your tailbone's to the floor. Knees are open, up and over the big toe. And up we go. Shake it out. If you need to, just open and close the gate. And other leg. Anytime you need a break, take a drink. Go ahead and get one. Take a stretch. Okay. So, from here, we're going to take one weight. Work the shoulders a little bit more from parallel. So we're coming up and over in front, working on balance as well. So flat foot on the floor, really pushing it into the floor. Engage the glute, inner thigh, prop the foot on the floor, big toe on the floor, and a prop foot. Anywhere you want to put that foot is big toe, as long as you're not lifting that hip up. You're sitting in a box from shoulders to hips. Lift, here we go for 8. We take this one a little bit slower. 6, 5. Find a focal point ahead of you. 3, 2, last one. If you lose your balance, step down and come back up. I did on that last one. Okay, other side, exact same thing. Get the weight ready. Pushing the foot into the floor on the supporting leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Good job. Okay. Coming over to our bar. Okay, we're going to those stretches, those can-do stretches. I'm using only the lightweight for this. You already know this. We're in parallel, softening the knees, tailbone down. The leg comes front, side, back, side. The arm follows, okay? And I'm going to brush. You have the option of pointing the toe, bringing it back, or brushing off the floor. And it's not a kick. It's not bringing that leg up. It's just brushing, disengaging, dégagé, off the floor. Here we go. Keep that supporting knee bent and front, side. Slight bend of the elbow, back, side. Keep going. Front, side, back, side. After this one, we'll be on number 4. And then we have 4 more, but I'm going to take it up to what's called a forced arch, picking those heels up off the floor. You can stay here or come up and front, both knees are bent, side. So it straightens as it comes out, bends as it comes back in. Front, side, pushing the floor away with the ball of the foot on that supporting leg. 2 more, side, back, side. Last one, front, side, back, and side. Good job. Let's switch sides. And yes, I'm already getting glowy, probably more than glowy. Yes, I'm sweating. Okay. And I do that, and it's actually about close to 100 degrees here in Israel, but I do have the fan on and the air on, believe it or not. Okay, same thing, other side. Tailbone down, zip up the coat, roll the shoulders back, parallel knees bent. Here we go. Front, side, back, side. We have 3 more like that. And remember, you can stay here for all 8, no problem. Back, side, front, side. Don't swing the weight, control it. So I'm not swinging it. Last time like that for those who want to take it up. This next time, come into that forced arch. Heels up and front. Keep the knees bent. Side, back. But as you come out, extend that working leg. They're both really working legs, but you're like closest to the chair, supporting you. 2 more like that. Front, side, back, side. Last time, and front, side, back, and side. Nice job. Okay, now get your other weight coming out to center and parallel still. And that can-do stretch to the side. Knees are going to stay bent, out, in. I'm just tapping that toe in. And the arms are just right here, goalposts coming in and out, 8, 8. As we alternate, we'll go back to those presses. Ready? Right leg. 8, 7. Are those arms up? 5, 4. And you can drop the weights if they get too heavy. And last one. And what I mean by up is shoulder to elbows one line. Okay, so they're not sinking down here. Keep them lifted is what I should have said. Okay, here we go, left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you feel it? 7 and 8. Alternate, keep the arms here as we press 1, 2. And I'm using the light weights. 3, and I'm feeling it. 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Nice job. Okay, just kind of open and close and give yourself a big hug. Kind of stretching it out. Okay, coming to center, no weights, which is nice. We're going to take a break from the weights for a second. Coming to that turned out first position, engage the core, keeping the weight over the entire foot. Make sure it doesn't sink back into the heel. Arms are going to stay open. They're still working here. Coming heel, ball, toe. I'm pointing that toe, string on the toe. It's going to lift that leg up. So I'm looking at the inside of my leg, inside of my foot. Here we go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 more. 4, 3. Can you feel that in your abdominals too? And down. Now, reestablish where you need to be. Arms in front, lift, think up, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap 4 if you lose it. 7 and 8. And I do as well. So, okay, here we go. Reestablish, heel, ball, toe, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down as you get your balance again. Very vertical. Make sure you're still turned out here and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down. Shake it out. Nice. Okay. So back to the chair. We're going to start, no weights, of course, facing the chair and no bands. So we're parallel, leaning into the chair, softening the knees. I'm going to start with my leg closest to you, top of the foot on the floor, and lift. 1, 2, 3. Looking down, keeping your head in line with your spine. 6, 7. Hold. Now pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from here, bring it out a little bit, 45 degrees. It's like you're kicking your butt. 1, 2, 3. Don't arch the back. That'll get your spine. And 5, 6. Where are you feeling that? 7, 8. And your hamstring, bring it down. Now here's, that one was new and I got another new one for you. Come down again, same leg. We're going to get this leg and then go to the other one. Knees together, flex the foot. Eventually, we will bring the leg a little bit lower because we're going to use the band on this, but not today. We're going to push away. It's almost like leaning into it more, going into warrior 3 almost. And push away. 1, belly button to spine. 2, 3, knee to knee. 4, push away. Use that heel. 6, 7, last one, and 8, and bring it down. Switching sides. So we're going to come a little bit closer to our chair. And again, parallel, bent knees, switch legs. Lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now bring that leg out just a little bit, about 45 degrees. And it's like kicking your butt. 1, 2, 3. Parallel still. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And from here, step together. Coming in just a little bit more. Step out a little bit. Leaning in. Flex that foot. Push back. 1, knees bent. 2, flat back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm still in parallel, and 8. Good job. Okay, now, gonna give you a break. Bent knee, push back into the glute. Come up, same leg, push to the side. Switching sides, push back, get a nice stretch, and then side. Okay, now those two are new. The last one we will use a band on eventually, but we're going to get the band, put it around the ankles, and we're going to work the gluteus maximus. You can keep it on your ankles, both ankles, or wrap it around the working leg on the arch of the foot. And this time I'm nice and tall, leaning just a little bit out to 45 degrees, flex foot. Smaller range of motion because you have that added resistance. Soften the knee on the supporting leg and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, hold, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8, again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. So switch. Take your time. Soften the knee on the supporting leg. Keep that belly button to the spine. You shouldn't be feeling this in your back. You should be feeling it here. Flex the foot, leg out to 45 and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, 3, 2, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Take the band off, staying at the chair bar. Getting the side, the outside, the abductors. Okay. Parallel. Leaning into that chair, not bending into it. Soften the knee. Elongate from, I'm coming all the way out to my toes. Stretch and lift. Not very high. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to get those obliques a little bit more bend and coming forward a little bit more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. And 8. Bring it down, arm out, lift and flex. Heel leads and pulse. 2, 3. So it should be more here than in the back of the glute, the side of the leg. 8, point the toe, little circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, reverse, and 1. You should be feeling your supporting leg as much as you are this working leg. And stop, and stretch side. Stretch side. Move the chair, other side. Okay. Let's get this side. Same thing. Gauge that core. Extend that leg, then supporting knee and stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now those obliques a little bit more, and 1, and then 2. So it's coming forward. 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it out. Arm out. Leg up, flex, push, pulsing up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point the toes, small circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down. And stretch it out to the side because you should be feeling it along the side of the booty, all the way down the leg here. Other side. Now, just in case you should not be feeling any of this on your back, if you are, then you need to make sure to stop what you're doing, reassess when you're doing the exercise, belly button to spine, tailbone down, engage that core. Bringing your belly button to your spine really helps protect that lower back. Okay, from here, we've just done those little kicks, if you will, which are called batmas, but it's not really a kick. I'm saying it's a lift. It's a lift. You're lifting and concentrating on a certain part of your body, which was our glutes or outer thighs. We're going to take those weights again. Your medium weights would be fine because we're just using them for added resistance. We're going to do calf raises or relevés. Remember, as you push the floor away, the weight's over the big toe, second toe. Everybody's different. You don't have to bring your heels up very high. Just pushing the floor away, making sure that core is engaged. We're going to go in first position, Parallel for 8, and then a hold. Turned out first position, 8, and then 8 pulses, and then an 8 count hold. Here we go. You can keep, if you want to keep the weights to your side, that's fine. If you wanted to work those arms just a little bit more, bring them front and center. Here we go, and 1. We're going to take our time here. Think about the muscle group you're working. Can you feel those calves really working? And 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it here. Hold. 2. Go to your happy place. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it down, and 8. And if you start losing balance, we're going to open it up, and we're always opening up in the hips, never the knees, never the ankles. Protect those joints. Remember, you're stacked. If you find yourself coming over to your little toes, come down, because your torso is not moving, because guess what? Your core is engaged. Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay here, little pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have that hold. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down. Come into a little runner's lunge and get a nice stretch through that calf. You should be feeling it about now. And then other side. Okay, all you need is one weight at this point. And we're going to do one leg calf raise, parallel. You don't have to hold it. Outside leg, big toe to the ankle, pushing the floor away, but staying up over the big toe. Second toe primarily as we come up. Doesn't have to be high. 3, 4, 5. And never grip that chair, just slightly put your hand on it for balance. 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it out. Now, one of my favorite squats, which is that one-legged squat with a weight. If you want to, you can bring the weight here and just have the chair nearby and balance it. If you have any problems with your hips going into, say, your figure 4, go into a pistol squat. My foot is flexed. I'm sitting back in that invisible chair. So I'm holding it here and sitting back. Otherwise, I'm going into my figure 4, sitting back into it, like I'm sitting in an invisible chair and coming up. Here we go, and 1, 2. So this is nice because it's a stretch and a strength move. I love it. Flex the foot on top. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Okay. Now, if you can do it without holding on, kudos. So, pistol squat or that figure 4. Here we go. Flex the foot. 1. I'm going to go a bit slow. Never mind that leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. See, I was having trouble with it as well. Okay, good job. Now, from here, I think we are going to go ahead and get our mats out. So, you can put the chair away. Bring those mats out. And I'm going to make sure that you can see me. So, I might readjust the camera angle a little bit. Okay, we're going to do one of my favorites, actually. 2 of my favorites, actually. We're going to do plank walk out, walk it back, 1 squat. We've done this. So we'll just do 4 today. Then we're going to do planks and pecs, which is another strength and stretch. Okay, so back we go. Walk it out, walk it out. Now, if you have any problems, you can always come down to a modified plank. But keep that belly bent to the spine, flat back. So I'm not tilting up, I'm not sinking down. Flat back like a table. Walk it back, soften the knees. Roll it up, 1 squat. Again, and down. Hold it here. My wrists are under my shoulders. And walk it back. Hip width apart, 2 squats. Let's lose my head on this. And walk it down. Belly bend to spine, so important. Here we go, walk it back. 3 squats. Last one, and walk it out. Hold it here, and we're gonna come back. This is our last one. Make it your best. Soften the knees. 4 squats. 1. Tailbone back, chest lifted, knees over ankles. Last one here. Good. Now, we're going to walk it out. You can modify, going to a modified plank. Okay. We're going to go to plank. Pike it up into what's your down dog. Okay. 8 of those. Walk it out. Hold it here. Pike up. And trying to bring those heels in. You should be nice and warm. And the arms are shoulder width apart. Palms of the your hands are really pushing into the floor. And 3, belly button to spine, tailbone to the ceiling as you come up in your pike. 4, plank. 5, 6, 7, 1 more, and 8. And bring it down. Great. Okay. Now there are a couple that we've worked the booty a lot. In fact, I think I'll save the next one. We're going to go to our back, which we've been working on. I think that's an area we don't always get. And the important thing is belly button to spine. Okay. So I'm keeping my legs hip width apart, parallel, lifting up, clicking those heels together for 3, which is getting the booty. So you're going to squeeze the booty, belly button to spine, and the upper body's going to stay on the floor, okay? So you can be right here to look at me, chin or forehead. Here we go. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Don't reach up with the upper body. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze in the glutes. 4. Belly button to spine. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hip width apart. Now this time, the lower body does not come up off the floor, okay? Glue it down, hands here, wherever it's comfortable for you. And you can go right into your Superman. Head in line with your spine, so don't look at me, don't lift your chin up. You're looking at the mat. So I'm gonna do the modified today, and my hands are not gonna touch down on the mat for this. I'm coming up, belly button to spine, squeeze the glutes, and down, and 2, and down, and 3, and 4, and 5, 4 more, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Now I'm squeezing everything together and bringing everything up. My belly button's to my spine. I'm squeezing the glutes. Here we go. 1. Inner thighs are squeezing. 2, 2, 3. Doesn't have to be very high off the ground, wherever it's comfortable for you. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hands underneath the shoulders. Roll back. Open those knees. Sit back into your heels, toes together in child's pose. Kind of wiggle those hips side to side a minute. And up we go. Okay. So last week we did, and you can always go back and do any of the videos that are there for your, for you, I should say, to go back and work on, just run them during the week if you want to do another bar class. Okay, so last week we did my fun standing ab work. Today we're going to do our Russian twist in a seated position, okay? So you don't even need any weights if you don't want to. Hip width apart, belly button to spine as you're coming back. And you're kind of scooping in the belly, but you're not rounding the spine. Shoulders down, back we go. And it's going side to side, okay? No weights if you want to go without, light or a medium. And I'm just going side, 2, 3. Now on the next 4, if you want to, do not have to. This is it. Legs can be lifted, but belly button to spine. 3, take our time. 2, and 1. Feet flat on the floor. Just kind of hang over just a second. That feels wonderful. Okay, now this next one, and as you'll see, most of what we're doing in our Ballet for Fitness is ballet based, okay, based. Okay, so we just do our first and second positions in parallel. Also, we can throw in a little jazz when we're parallel. We throw in a little Pilates mat work a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. And this is one of those times when we do because I love this one. Options. Okay. Coming down, tucking my chin to my chest, putting my hands behind my thighs as I roll up, reach, and then slowly you can bring your hands back down, roll it back. Otherwise, I've got my legs right hip width apart. And from here, if you want to, you can flex those feet, tuck the chin and hands underneath, roll up, reach, and then slowly roll back down for 4 counts. Otherwise, I'm bringing my arms over and picking them up, inhaling, exhale as I come up, and I'm just reaching up to the ceiling, okay? And there are variations we could do with this one, but we'll just do 8 like that, okay? So really important, belly button to spine, chin to chest. I'll do the first 2 modified. Here we go. And up, 2, 3, 4. Belly button to spine, slowly down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down, my shoulders come down, 3, 4. Now I'm going to take it up and up, 2, 3. Reach and down, 2, 3, 4. And up, 2, 3, 4. And down, 2, 3. 4 more, up, 2, 3. Hold, coming down on 8, 7. Be really in control. Exhale here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, inhale, then exhale as you come up. Inhale here, exhale as you come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, coming up, chin to chest, 2, project that neck, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Rolling to our side. Now, I'm going to give you an option on this as well, okay? It's another one that I really like. So, forearm on the mat. My legs are at 45 degrees, okay? My elbow is underneath my shoulder. Hand here, and I'm going to really come up, and I'm letting the side of my body, my obliques and everything drive me up and down. So you can stay here. That's your modifier. Flex the feet. I'm going to come up a little bit. And you can give me a full side plank. So I'm going to do the first 2 at modifier, and then I'll take it up. Ready? Here we go. And 1, and down. 2. So you can stay there. 3, 4. And I'm not letting myself rest. 5. So I'm not sinking into it. 6, 7. 1 more. And 8. Let's go to that other side. Same thing. Modify it or starting to full out. So we're at that 45 degrees. Now you're really bringing that belly button to the spine as well. You're keeping that core engaged. I'm going to go full out. Here we go. 1, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, and 8. Nice job. Let's have a seat. I'm going to stretch you out. Starting out with those shoulders, here or here, hold it here. And I hope that you've enjoyed class. Stretching is just as important. The only thing I didn't get today were your triceps, and I meant to do that. Okay, bring your hands, fingertips to your temples, squeeze those shoulder blades together around the spine, chin to chest, around and back. And up we go one more time. Squeeze and round it. Good job. And from here on all fours. And I have another class coming up on Zoom. Cat and cow. Cat and cow. Last one. So I'm going to get that up here in just a second. Cow, neutral spine, tuck our toes, so flat back to a down dog. And bend and straight, locking in place. Get the back of those legs. Heel comes up. 4. Belly button to spine, tailbone to the ceiling. 2, One, heels down, walk it back, and then soften those knees. If you can stay here, hold on to those elbows and sway side to side. Just let your head hang heavy a second, as long as it feels okay to you. Bend the knees, roll up, and take a nice deep breath in, and let it go. Thank you so much for joining me, and as you lose my hand, thanks so much for joining me. I hope to see you again next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.